Doing something a little bit crazy. We're gonna put 100 pounds of seed down on this yard. So right now we're gonna aerate and seed the front. I'm gonna do something a little different. We have some areas that are super bare. This yard was cut short, dethatched. So I'm gonna put about half of this bag, 25 pounds, into the aerator. So it's gonna aerate and seed all at the same time. We're using my favorite seed, Excalibur. And then I'm gonna use the rest of this bag and go over some of the bare spots with a push spreader just to make sure that I really get those areas that need a little more help. So we've got a beautiful lawn here that we had some cable lines come through and rip up. The company ripped up these areas and it's just had a hard time getting back to it. So cut short, dethatched. We're gonna be able to get some good seed to soil contact, and 50 pounds up here hopefully will look awesome. So let's get to it. All right, folks, so we're using, like I said, the Excalibur Lesco. I get it at Site 1 Landscape Supply. I've used it for 10 plus years now, and I find that it gives really good results. It's 3 blend tall fescue. I'm using a push spreader today for 2 reasons. One, well, it actually makes me love my stand-on spreader more because it's a lot less work, but 2 reasons. One, in the last video I made, I said, hey, you can use any spreader. It's not gonna give you any better or worse results at the end of the day for the lawns that you're overseeding, okay? I can spread it out here by hand. If I spread it evenly enough and in the right spots, it's gonna give the same results as my $20,000 spreader will, right? It's just gonna take a lot longer. So you can use any spreader. Like I've mentioned in the last video, I used a $20, like maybe $15 garage sale one for years and years and made thousands and thousands of dollars from it. You can rent or you can buy an aerator. I highly suggest renting or buying a stand-on aerator. If you can't afford one right now, I'd just rent it. Book all of your aerations in 1 or 2 weekends. You're spending, you know, $400 to $800 if you're using it for 2 weekends on a rental, but you're gonna make thousands and thousands of dollars. It's gonna make sense. Then take that money and invest into a machine. I wouldn't even waste my time with, you know, like the Home Depot, like push ones. I like, look at these plugs. They're a huge difference, right? Not only with time, you're gonna be able to get a lot more aerations done, but the quality of plug is going to be much different than one of the push ones, right? And you're not going to get fatigued. I went over this front yard 3 times. We're trying to get some really good results here, and I mean, no effort at all, right? So it doesn't matter what equipment you're using. It's just the bigger machines, the stand-on units, are going to save you a bunch of time and up your production rate, so you're going to be able to get a lot more done. At the end of the day, you're going to make more money. So that's what we got going. The other reason I don't have my stand-on spreader is it's out making money. I have my guy Ryan out working with it, so I didn't want to waste his time bringing it here for this property, and that's where we're at. So use what equipment you have and figure out where you put everything in your business where you're going to make the most money, right? So if I need to cut my yard, we don't come cut my yard. I have the little robot mower. You saw that video. We don't come and bring big equipment to my house. It's just a waste of time, right? It's out of the way. There's no reason. We want to make money. So that's it. All right. This yard, we're going to come back and see it in about maybe 3 weeks. We'll see some results, hopefully, and see where it is. So this property had everything done to it correctly, right? Cut short, dethatched, heavily aerated, heavily seeded, and gonna get some fertilizer on it. It's gonna be absolutely beautiful. So let's finish this up.